baby, you're crazy. Cause baby, you're crazy.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another LucaVision video, and I want to welcome each and every one of you straight back to my channel and straight back to another National Final Eurovision 2022 video. Now guys, as you can see by that title down below, this is the last video that I will be having on the UMK 2022 for Finland. Yes, the UMK is Finland's national selection, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my top 7 and the top 7 acts that I think should be put forward for Eurovision. Now, if you guys have missed out on any of the reaction videos that I have for these songs, please click the link up the top there somewhere and it will take you straight to the playlist, because they were my instant reactions, and this is more of a debrief overview, so I've listened to these songs multiple times by now, which means I'm far more informed when making my top 7. And before we get cracking, and before I give you my final debrief, I want you to tell me your top 7 down below, and if this top 7 matches with the top 7 of who you think should go forward for the best result. Favourites, best results, are they the same or are they a lot different? Let me know all of your thoughts down below guys. I cannot wait to get stuck into your comments and see if we have any matching opinions. But for now, it's time for my top 7, so let's do this. Oh, it's time to be frank. Let's rank! So it must be said, before we get started, the standard this year for UMK is impeccable. I have a different love and a different fondness for each of these songs, and by no means are any of these songs bad whatsoever. However, someone needs to come in last place, someone needs to be 7th, and in 7th place is Younghearted and Nuremo. Like I said, nothing bad about this song whatsoever, it's just really not to my taste, and one of the songs that I feel like could get lost in the lineup at the Eurovision final. Basically, it's okay, it's got a nice little beat behind it, I love the simplicity of it and how the music kind of crescendos towards the end. However, I just think it takes a little bit too long to get going, and it will be lost on a big stage. I think this sort of song is more open to an intimate kind of setting. Lots of heartfelt emotional lyrics, the singer really emotes via their vocals, and I just think a big stage would have that lost. And it is produced very, very well. I love the composition, but just for me, it just doesn't hit like the other songs do. Okay, in 6th place is Tommi Läntinen and his track, Elämä, kantaa. Now guys, you've got to give him credit, you've got to give Tommi some kudos for the message and the lyrical content of this song. I think, preach it brother. I don't know how old he is, but he is rocking out, and that is definitely his aesthetic for this song. The message of it's not too old to change, it's not too old to follow your dreams, do not give up. Just because you're a bit older doesn't mean you need to be written off, and the energy and the enthusiasm he brings to this track is the credit to him, it's incredible. And his vocal isn't too bad either. He sings it with so much energy, so much vibrancy, I think it's a vibe. Because it is a very good message to take to the Eurovision stage, and I would applaud him if he did. Yeah, it is a little bit dated, it's got that 80s kind of aesthetic with that 2006 kind of relevancy. But it's got a great progression in there, nice little drop, and it's an easy listening head bopper, isn't it? Foot tapper, definitely jig along. But I think that's all it is, it doesn't make a massive impact, it's just a fun little number. Now in 5th place is Olivera, and thank God I'm an atheist. Now it must be said, I love the title of this song, I think it's really cool how it contradicts itself. And then when we go on to look at the lyrical content, it's very, very clever, and I think it is so well written and so well done. Olivera definitely has a unique vocal, and it's something that stands out. She's very modern, very fresh, hipster, out of the box. I think it's a quirky little tune, and the music is just a different vibe. It's eerie, the slowed down kind of weird TikTok sounds, and then the slowed down kind of beat as well. It really sounds like it's come from a horror film, but in a good way. It draws you in, it's got that engagement factor, and the fact that her vocal is so quiet and soft, it really makes you listen in, and it does make you engage. But yet again, this could be seen as something that should be in a more intimate setting. Okay, now in 4th place we have Sene and his track Kuuma, jäbä. Now guys, this is so fresh, it is so good, and it is so effortless. This song is definitely reminiscent of something Jason Derulo or The Weeknd would bring out. It's something you would see in the charts, very radio friendly, and it is just another diverse genre brought to UMK. It's an R&B kind of retro 80s dance number, isn't it? I don't know how to quite describe it. There's a lovely little drop in there, it's very subtle, and when I say effortless, it's because the drop isn't like boof, boof, boof in your face. It's just there, it's easy listening, it's a nice little song to jam out to. There's not much there in terms of lyrical content, but I don't think it needs to be. I think it's just a nice little fun, catchy number. Aesthetics on point, artistry on point. Catchy little number? on point. Now taking the bronze trophy in third place is the Erasmus and their song Jezebel. It must be said, first reactions, instant impact, I was a little bit let down, but that's just because I had such high expectations for a band so well known like the Erasmus. This song is great. The only thing is you need to get used to the way that it goes. You kind of expect something with a high impact, high velocity, high octane, and the chorus is just kind of falls flat off that. But it's just the style of music and just something you need to get used to. You kind of need to get rid of all the preconceived ideas of what you have and just open your mind. And when the chorus does kick in, boy does it deliver. It is a great tune. The band really give me like a kind of Green Day vibe. Do you know what I mean? It's like that kind of, like that American punk rock sound. I'm just hoping that they're not relying too much on the fact that they are well known to sail through the competition. Love the aesthetics they bring in their music video, the yellow on black, and they can really make that show on stage and really make a stage show out of it. I love that they seem to be back bigger and better than ever. Great vocals, great musicality, and they're just bringing that girth and power into the competition. And again, Finland do rock so well, and they are doing this so well. Now in second place, taking the silver trophy, speaking of rock so well, we have Cyan Kicks and their track Hurricane. Guys, this hits differently. This is a tune, this is a jam, this is epic. This is so good. I love it. I think it's got amazing progression in there. The drop is everything. It's fierce. It has so much attitude in there. And I just think it has the potential to do so well. Basically, they kick ass. They just have this energy about them, their enthusiasm. They just have this personality and charisma. The lead singer is great. She has full control. She really keeps the audience watching and their full attention. They know what they're doing. They're putting their own stamp on the competition. And pretty much it does what it says on the tin. Hurricane. They are a hurricane at UMK. The only thing I would like to see a little bit more is a little bit of a revamp with a little bit of a heavier instrumentation. So at the moment it is good. I would just like to see a louder and a girthier drop when the chorus comes in, because it has so much potential. The different vocal arrangements really keeps you enticed. The bridge, especially when it goes all the whispery, it's like a violent whisper. ASMR is gone, it's all about the violent whispers. It's very reminiscent of a Paramore song kind of crossed with an Avril Lavigne track, but that is the kind of music I lap up and the kind of music I absolutely love. Cyan Kicks, come on, bring it! Which means, guys, taking the gold trophy in first place is your girl Bess and her track Ram Pam Pam. This is so different, so unique, and I absolutely love it to death. It is so good. The lyrics are incredible. I love that she takes metaphors and really turns them on their head. About not dancing to the beat of somebody's drum, not stepping in line with your heartbeat. And my favourite line among all of them is how planning the rest of my life with you would be like planning my own funeral. Girl hit hard. This lady is a queen. She has so much attitude, so much personality, and she's really putting all of her being into this track, and it really shows. She sings with so much personality, her charisma seeps through. She just oozes cool, doesn't she? This would really be a stage show for Eurovision, and she would bring the house down. Also, I don't know if this is a thing, but the ram pam pam, don't know if it's meant to be like a motorcycle ram pam pam, or how the ram pam pam sang really quick sounds like a rampa, which I've been informed is lame in Finnish. Could be right, could be wrong, someone please correct me. Basically, this lady is a one-woman army. I would not want to cross her. The instrumentation really packs a punch and it really gets you bopping along. It has this great way of building where the music kind of goes down, but you know the song's building and all of a sudden, drop, bam! I could go on about this song all day. It's a female empowerment anthem. She means business. And that hook, there is no denying, it is so memorable. And I think it would bring in the votes at Eurovision. I can just imagine the choreography. Bring on the motorbikes, bring on a dance number, and bring on that fierceness. So yeah, Bess, Ram Pam Pam for the win. Potential, potential, potential! Whew, right guys, so there we have it. They were my thoughts all laid out to you on who I think should win UMK 2022 and eventually represent Finland at Eurovision. What did you guys think? Do you agree with my list or is yours completely different? I welcome all opinions. I really want to know what you guys think and who you think could be a potential Eurovision winner. But that is all from this video today, folks, and all from my UMK 2022 series. If you have enjoyed keeping up with this series and cannot wait for another national selection, please hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and that bell notification button. That way you won't miss out on any of the future videos coming out on my channel. But that is everything from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.